Happy New Year, everyone. So, beautiful day today. It's about 70 something degrees. Oh, my watch says it's 82 degrees, but it doesn't feel that warm. There's no way it's 82. It feels more like 70 something, like really pleasant. All right. We just came back from a cruise, 27th. That was interesting. I was able to work out on the boat. That was nice. Um, I had to use their treadmill because their punching bag was not for most of the time. And then the last day I was able to use their punching bag, so it was nice. I do hate running. Anyway, I'm back. We all got sick, but thankfully it was after the cruise, so we just, incubated while on the cruise, and then when we got to shore, we all started getting congested, headaches, whatever. Me, I just been getting congested. Not a big deal. And that's what their flu is for. So, all right. It might be a bit difficult to breathe today, but we'll see. Hopefully. Warm up here. Hey folks, Happy New Year. How's it going? I'm just warming up right now. Happy New Year, brother. All right. So lately I've been doing rounds of 10 minutes each. I just time it on my watch. So while I was on the cruise, it was nice because they had like a swinging punching bag. So that got me to work on my footwork a little bit. Just kind of stay, keep up with the bag. So that was nice. And in that session, I did 3 rounds of 10 minutes each, with a 1-minute break in between each round. So that was a pretty good workout. Thankfully, the boat was not rocking, so I'm actually making my balance. So I'm gonna try to stick to this model today. start with one round of 10 minutes, see how I do, and then I'll just try to keep going after that. A jab and a left hook, but don't pull back after the hook. Don't pull back for the hook. So jab like that, right? So jab, don't pull back, right? So jab, left hook, okay? Oh, thanks, Victory. Yeah, weight management has been a very tough challenge for me my whole life. So, it's all about eating right and exercising, but really eating right is a big part of the picture. And it comes and goes for me. So, thankfully, I was able to not really gain weight on the cruise. So, I just on the cruise, I just kept things to a minimum, because you know how it is on cruise ships, right? Like, they have buffets everywhere, and it's like, man, like, you could just basically eat 24/7. But I just stuck to my meals. The first few days, I managed to stay away from carbs, and then the last few days, well, I did eat some carbs. I just kind of switched to like one meal a day kind of thing. So, but yeah, I have a whole thing about cruising. It was only my third cruise ever in my life. It was with Carnival. Yeah, I don't. I get some of the appeal of cruising. Like, I get it. I got to meet some great people. Hung out with them. It was good. Made some friends. But aside from that, cruising to me seems like a huge time of waste and money. A huge waste of time and money. It's boarding is a mess, debarking is a mess, long lines to do anything. If you want to eat something, you gotta wait in line. If you want to eat at the restaurant, you gotta book it through their stupid app, which doesn't send notifications. You are in a cramped cabin with like one power outlet. We were all four of us, my wife and daughters, in a single cabin with one power outlet, with two teenagers just, constantly trying to get on their iPads. I mean, it's fine, in the end, it was still fun, it was still good. It's just, if I'm going to spend that kind of money on something, I'd rather just be, find a nice all-inclusive resort somewhere, stay a week there and get more time to, visit the country. Yeah, so, but we got to spend time together, so I'm grateful for that. It was good. It's just, I won't be booking a cruise after that, ever. It's just, the whole experience seems dumb to me. And I will say, if you haven't watched Bill Burr's skit on cruising, if you search YouTube for like Bill Burr cruise, he's got a great skit on that. He did a bunch of years ago in one of his specials. And look, the guy had some points there. So anyway, enough procrastinating. I'm gonna start my workout timer. 10 minutes, starting now. That was 10 minutes, round one. Weird. All right, round two, 10 minutes. Minute 21. Heart rate 165. All right, that was round 2 of 10 minutes. Two, 32. All right, round 3, 10 minutes. Oh, hey legends, Happy New Year, buddy. Thirty-two. 22 straight. 25. 22. Thank you. 27. Minutes. That was round 3 of 10 minutes. Keep my guard up. Dude, I've been keeping my guard up, but remember, this was my third round of 10 minutes each. So, yeah, at some point, this gets tired. Yeah, I'm not shitting you, 10 minutes, non-stop striking. It's 3:42 p.m. here in Texas. Oh, shit. I'm gonna take another minute break. Oh yeah, 3:42 p.m. Oh, Indonesia, that's cool. It's a 2-minute break so far. I'm gonna keep another minute. Oh. Bro, I'm knackered. Oh. How many people here? Wow, 14 people. Amazing. Well, if you're new here, I appreciate the likes, but most of all, I appreciate the subscribes. So I try to do these streams several times a week. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, my spirits are up, so not a bad way to start the year. Oh. Ugh. So far I've done 3 rounds of 10 minutes each. I'm gonna try and do a 4th round in a minute. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, doing well, and I will keep grinding. Oh shit. Getting lightheaded. Ooh. All right, catch your breath, buddy. I'm in Texas. All right. Okay. Round 4. $37.47.
So this punch right here, that's sort of my comfort punch. So when I'm trying to save energy while still punching, that's kind of when I do this. This is kind of how I catch my breath. So, or whenever I want to start off slow. My shoulders are tired. Yeah, I'll have a roundhouse kick. So I stopped wearing wraps just to force myself to have like a strong alignment on my wrists. So it's definitely a risk, and it's not something that anybody would recommend doing, but I'm crazy, so. But if I'm ever in a real situation, because I've trained myself without any kind of assistance on my arms, I'm less likely to injure my wrist if I'm ever in a real situation. Which would be never, but you know, better have it, not need it. I want to say like the past 4 months, I've been without wraps for the past 4 months. It's been fine. I don't miss them. Oh yeah, y'all wanted a roundhouse kick. So when you warm up to it, you just do like a low, all right, slow mid-level. Let's put some power now. And sometimes you can, so that's your vanilla roundhouse, right? But sometimes I like to take a little step to the left, like this, and then do a punch with it. Jab, cross the ball, like that. So it kind of keeps them busy up there, and then you get more torque by going to the side like this. It's just filled with water. It's basically 300 pounds when it's filled with water. It's the Century. If you go on Amazon, you can search for the bag. Century Wavemaster XXL. Century Wavemaster XXL. And yeah, just fill it with water. Don't fill it with sand ever. Don't make that mistake. If you fill it with sand, you'll have a very hard time ever getting this sand out of there if you move or so many other reasons. So I recommend water. It's plenty fine. And yeah, when it's full, it's basically 300 pounds. Yeah, well, yeah, the bag can fall over when I do like certain types of kicks, right? So if I punch, it's never gonna fall over, even with my power punches. Also, when I do a roundhouse, it's not gonna fall over. Here, I move it for sure, but I never tip it over. Now, if I do like thrust kicks or side kicks, yeah, I can make it fall over, right? So here's a teep. Yeah, so that knocks it over. But in a way, that's kind of nice. Like, it feels good when you can knock it over with a with a teep or a side kick. So, I was a teep. Here, I'll give you a side kick. Boom. But like, also I'm a really heavy guy, right? So when I do like a half decent teep or a half decent side kick, you got my whole body weight behind it. Yeah, that'll displace just about anything. So, but if you're 150 pounds, you might not be able to knock it over. Oh, I weigh a lot, dude. A lot. Let's see if I can do it. That was my spinning back kick. Like, I don't really have a clean spinning back kick, but I just kind of break it down. Nope. Like, at the end of it, I need to end up like this. This with a straight line. But that never happens. Not too bad. No, I can't drop it with the power forward. Like, here's my overhand. Also, the overhand doesn't give you the most power. Like, little cross is what's gonna give you the most power. See, I barely move it, but I do move it a few inches. Now, honestly, like when it's filled with water, I don't think anybody could drop the bag with just a punch. Like I'd be shocked to see that. By the way, shit, 10 minutes are up. All right, that was my 4th round. Oh, spinning back fist. Oh man, those, I don't feel that, man. Like, I think it's kind of like a spinning elbow, but you just adjust the range a bit, so. Or I think it's like this, not like this, right? Like this. So. Yeah, I just don't like those. I mean, I really don't ever do those, whether it's spinning elbow or spinning back fist, but you know, to each their own. That's my Superman punch. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Let me try a couple of spinning back kicks for giggles. That one was pretty okay. Close the distance first way for Superman, yeah. Well, my friend. for the Supermans, often I just do them from here. So it's like, bam. So I'm like really close. But sometimes I do them at a distance. It's kind of like I close in, signaling on my left. And then last second, just oh man. Oh. All right. I'm gonna call it a day. Try to catch up on the chat. Oh, hey, John. No, I'm not. I'm not military. I don't know if my daughters are proud, but at least, yeah, I'll keep them. I'll keep them safe. Oh, you noticed the hip twisting on the uppercuts. Nice. Legend. Christmas was good, man. All right, catching up. All right, cool. I think I caught up. All right, well. So, I'm pleasantly surprised that people were generally nice in the chat. So, that's a nice change of pace for me. I appreciate the positivity from people. So. Oh, am I a heavyweight? Well, if I were to fight, yes, I would definitely be a heavyweight and then some. But I've never fought ever in any capacity. So I do belong to a gym, and every once in a while, I've done some gentle sparring with partners. Emphasis on gentle, right? It's just
It's just to develop techniques, just to learn how to move, and, you know, and react to things. That's what, you know, most sparring for non-professionals, right? Like for all of us regular people who don't fight for a living, when we spar, it's really just meant to be just to learn how to react to moves. So we never use any power or anything like that in sparring. That just would be a mistake. So, but no, I've never fought. So never been in a fight in my life, and I don't ever intend to be in a fight ever. But if somebody threatens somebody I care about, and yeah, you know, I'll throw down. So, all right, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. So if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. So I try to do these streams. It kind of comes and goes. So I've been getting over a cold, so it's been hard for me to be regular. But I want to get back to doing a few workouts like this per week. You know, I'll try to start with, you know, 2 to 3 times a week, and then slowly try to work my way up to, you know, 5 days a week. But, you know, I've gone on streaks where, you know, I would do it every single day, right, for months at a time. I've done that before, and I'd like to get back to that. So I just kind of, I got to rebuild a little bit. So, all right, well, Happy New Year, everybody. And yeah, have a great day.